Good morning, good evening, and good day, wherever you are in the world. Tuning in to the Legacy Forge podcast. My name is Craig Whitney. I am your host, and it's great to be back here for episode 8. I'm on a roll this morning. This is my third podcast that I've done this morning, so 3 in a row. That's a hat trick for me. I'm on a roll. I've just got all these ideas, and I'm just doing my second one this morning on just completely ad hoc. I've got an idea in my head. No notes, no preparation, just going for it based on events. Like and subscribe across all platforms, Spotify, iTunes, and tune in to YouTube for the video feed, of course. Legacy Forge podcast. It's on all platforms. Leave a review, give us a rating, like and subscribe, and share to your mates if you get some value. Yeah. So today's episode 8, kind of completely ad hoc, no organizational. Distractions are killing you. Distractions are killing you. I'll drop it in there. Distractions are killing you. Now, let's gain some clarity around here. The recent events of Charles Kirk and all these marches on the media, this left and right and all this bullshit going on, right? Okay. Obviously, there are deeper layered issues. Deeper layered issues. What's that mean? It's my phone going off. They'll call back if it's important. Deeper layered issues. What does that mean? So there's deeper layered problems that are pretty much labeled as surface. When we get division, we get labels thrown at one another. He's a racist. He's an Islamophobe, Nazi, right? Distractions. The media want us distracted and divided. Now, Charles Kirk, I respect his views totally, and I love the way he initiated everyone to come to the middle for dialogue and discourse. I love the way he communicated, and I don't care if you're going to throw me fucking racist, he's Islamophobe, and I don't fucking care. Look, fuck you and your labels. I'll say it how it is. I've got a thick skin. My story is I've copped enough labels over the 8 years, so I don't care. I don't care. I respected Charles Kirk for his ability to bring everyone to the middle for civil discourse and for us to grow. Because how do we grow in society without having challenging conversations? This is what the entitled left don't want. They don't want growth. They don't want to be challenged. They don't want to be kicked out of their comfort zones of entitlement to have civil discourse that encourages growth. They want to continue with this surface level conversation and put on these marketing labels of humanity and love and diversity, Black Lives Matters. No, that's not being challenged at all. That's just a clown dressed up in a suit, underperformance, creating a what? A distraction. And when you challenge them for deeper conversation and connection, they crack it. That's right. Now, what happened to Charles Kirk is completely wrong and disgusting. No man should be shot for their views, irrespectively of their beliefs. Diversity creates division. It doesn't unify us as a community. We are communal species. Unity creates unity. That's what we want. Diversity is the disease of this culture. Same as equality. Equality of outcome is bullshit. There can be equality. Equality and respect, certainly. Morally respect someone for who they are as a human and their values and their beliefs, sure. But I'm not going to be equal to someone in business. I'm not going to be equal to someone in a job because I have my own inherent goals. I have my own inherent beliefs and values, and I'm quite competitive. And I want to dominate the market in my space. I want to be the best person I can be in the market. When I was selling door to door, I dominated the area. I owned the space. Whichever company I represented, I built their business. I dominated the space. I pushed the competition out. When I got into transport, I owned my area. I connected, collaborated, and led the competition. It wasn't on price. It was on value. It was relational capital. I was fully focused. And actually, my transport business was my very, very first ever major reward for my efforts. It gave me the capability to say, hey, I could do this, even though it created a monster within me and led to my epiphany or my awakening and total burnout and self-destruction. It gave me the pathway towards my new capabilities that, hey, I could dominate. I could relate to people. I could connect. I can add value. I can sell. I can make a difference to people's lives without distractions. Distractions break our focus, people. The media are here to distract us, to break us away from our focus. And to build on the last episode, it comes down to how do we eliminate distraction? Continuously audit your life. Audit your life. Look at the distractions. Now, I don't have a TV, and I haven't had a TV since COVID because I sold it. I was a massive gamer, and I still love video games. Love my video games. However, they can become a distraction to me, and I could quite easily become addicted to a good game of Mortal Kombat or Gran Turismo or something like that, and I could play for hours. So it become very addictive to me. So I decided to sell my Xbox, 52 games, and my flat screen TV. Now, people thought I was fucking crazy. What are you doing that for? You can't watch the footy, you can't watch a movie. That's not the point. It was distracting me from my focus, and I needed space in my little unit at the time for bookshelves, yeah? So I sold it. I got rid of it. So that's one example of auditing your life. What are some other things you can audit? What subscriptions are out there distracting you? Get rid of them. Is sport distracting you? Now, before I dive down the realm of sport and music, because they're my two other things that I enjoy in life. However, I had a really good leader the other day pointed out to me. He's like, Craig, you love your sport, don't you? And you love your music. And I said, yeah, they're my two other passions in my life. So instead of watching sport, play a sport, go to a gym, do martial arts, play a sport, experience it. Same with music. I love my music. You betcha I do. Learn a musical instrument and learn to play. So I'm relearning my bass guitar, and I'm also taking on a little side project of learning how to DJ, because that's another passion project that I'm learning, that I'm growing in, is the art of remixing music and to learn to play a bass. So instead of sitting there, listening to music on a stereo or a computer these days, or even on a phone, I'm learning how to do something, because learning to play an instrument is an art in itself. It's a skill, and to learn to play it well. Yeah. Listening to stuff is just distracting. It's annoying. My ADD brain goes crazy. I need to be doing something. Since in these recent years where I've become aware of my ADHD, I can't sit still. I need to be doing something, and shifting that energy from distracting myself from just watching or doom scrolling to more productive tasks like filling my calendar, preparing podcasts, looking at landing pages, editing stuff, writing emails, jumping on and learning tech, a bit of funnels, even though it's not my strong point at this time. Watching and taking notes from podcasts or YouTube, yeah? Something physical where I'm moving the body, where I'm not just sitting doing what they call procrastinating, where I'm learning in a passive state. Yeah. Distractions are killing us, and they're killing us in a negative way. They're not empowering us. Now, today's episode, another short episode. I don't want these solo episodes to be long because I'll tire myself and my energy otherwise, and I don't want to go down multiple rabbit holes. So that's today's episode. Short, sharp, to the point. Distractions are killing us. Audit your distractions, crew. What's helping you? What's harming you? And even if you're on social media, like, what do you subscribe to? What media are you subscribed to? I don't subscribe to any of the major news channels. I subscribe to the Wall Street Journal and 40 business and leadership Facebook publications, Los Angeles Tribune, because they pump out genuine media. What I mean genuine, that's credible, that's worth reading, that's worth watching, of current state of affairs in leadership, in business, what's going on in the markets, etc., opportunities. I'm not interested in mainstream media. I don't care about car crashes or murders or any of that shit. That's just a distraction. Or the political stuff that's going on. I don't care. If you watch what the top leaders and top millionaires and billionaires do you think they engross themselves in the mainstream media? No. They use mainstream media as branding opportunities, yes. But do you think they doom scroll on mainstream media and get out their little keyboard warrior stance and go for a troll? No. Time is finite. It's limited. Cut your distractions, because distractions are killing your focus. You get it? Anyways, crew, that's it for today, episode 8. Distractions are killing you. They're killing your legacy. Like and subscribe on Spotify and iTunes, and tune into YouTube for the video, as it'll be up for the video feed, and share with your mates if you're getting some value, yeah? and leave a comment, leave some reviews below. Anyways, guys, talk to you soon till the next episode. Bye for now.